Hey, I'm Kid Adams,
And I'm old mate Nate.
and you're listening to The Late Show on IPL Radio. All right, and now you're listening to The Late Show with Kid Adams, and
Old mate Nate.
we have a special guest coming back to talk about her new single, Sammy Constantine. Sammy, are you with us?
I am. Hi, thank you for having me again.
Thanks for joining us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. It's busy. It's been busy since release day because I had my birthday and we worked the 9 to 5, and here we are, busy as ever.
Excellent. It's always better to be flat out than doing F all. So, apparently you've got a
Exactly.
new single that's just dropped. Would you like to tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, gosh, where do I start with this one? Well, I guess it's called 30FT, and that stands for 30, Flirty, and Thriving. And
Nice.
it's it's a bit of a statement track. We're attacking ageism, toxic gatekeeping, and a bit of gender discrimination as well. So that sounds all very serious, but it's very fun. It's a kind of a poppy statement track covered in pop beats, and yeah.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. And is this because you yourself have just turned 30?
I dropped it on my 30th birthday, which was on the 28th of September. So yeah, I wanted it to be a whole situation, and yeah, like I said, just a bit of a statement, and make an impact, you know?
Excellent. And where did that sort of inspiration come from? Was it just knowing that 30 was on the horizon, or was there some event that sort of made you want to make this statement?
Yeah, well, I actually wrote this song like a year ago. So I was still 29 when I wrote the song.
Right.
But I kind of, as I was approaching like 30, I started to feel really frustrated at all of these kind of societal pressures and like just systemic bullshit, really, like that just was going on. And I just was feeling like something needed to be said. And there's a lot of noise, and, most of it is around women and people's, women's prime time as artists in the creative industry and all of that. And I just was feeling frustrated one day. So I kind of put, pen to paper and got out my feelings, and it turned into a song. And I thought, hey, I need to drop this on my 30th birthday because, that would be an impact, right?
The timing is perfect, so why
Yeah.
wouldn't you? And are you receiving much response from it? Good, negative sort of critiques?
Yeah, I mean, it's always good and bad. You're always going to piss off somebody. But for the most part, I think it's probably one of the best reactions that I've had so far, which has been really exciting. And yeah, I'm feeling really good about it. And I'm just hoping that I can, really be heard, like the lyrics can really be heard. All I want is for people to listen.
Awesome, beautiful. Get your message out there, I suppose. And is this track going to be part of a larger album, or is it just a sort of solo sort of EP or LP?
I would probably say that this is a little bit of a follow-up from the last EP, Dopamine, that I just released. So it's a standalone single, but it's kind of, contextually sort of intertwining with the last EP. They're all kind of a similar concept, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds good. So we should play the two songs together back to back, right?
Yeah, maybe you should actually, Nate, you probably heard the little Easter egg that I put in there. I almost don't want to tell you because I almost want you to figure it out, but there's a
I have
little...
to have another listen and see if
That's
I can hear it.
interesting.
I'm sure I picked up on something, but
I think you did. I actually think you've already picked it up. There's a little teaser from one of the songs on the EP in 30FT. I'm pretty sure you already picked it up.
that's right. I remember because I replied to this thing. You put a little thing on Instagram and I replied to it, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah. It's good.
Cool. And so are you getting out there performing the song live as part of the release and stuff?
Yes, I'm actually supporting my friends Decline in Sydney, and we
Oh,
are...
awesome.
It's their album launch and they've asked me to support. We've also got a song together, so we'll hop up together and sing that. But yeah, this will be the first time I've played 30FT live, and actually the previous single that you guys supported, Swim, as well. So yeah, get to play live for the first time.
Oh, that'll be awesome. When's that happening?
That's on the 21st of this month. So what's that, 2 weeks, I think? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Awesome. And whereabouts? Where would people get tickets to come and see you perform live?
So this one is at the Lady Hampshire, which is a venue, I believe, in Marrickville or somewhere around that area in Sydney. So if you just head to, honestly, if you just Google it, it'll come up. Just Sammy Constantine and Decline live, it'll come up.
Beautiful. And does much go into producing a track like this? Like you said, you started it about a year ago. Has it sort of been evolving the whole time, or was it just sort of done, set, and you liked it, or does it sort of progress before the release?
I mean, I'm very particular and I have OCD, so nothing is ever
Yeah.
finished on the first go. There's a lot of, you know, back and forth that happen. My producer lives in New Zealand, so we were
Right.
kind of talking back and forth on WhatsApp and getting on Zoom, and I was sending him vocals, and then he was kind of sending ideas back, and that it was a good like 6 to 9 month process, and that's why I call them song babies, because you literally take so long to kind of make these songs, and then they finally come out, and yeah, it's really fun. Like, there are songs that are quick and there are others that take time. And for me, they've always taken at least 6 months just of going back and forth until I'm happy.
Yeah, right. No, fair enough. Um, so, do you have any questions?
I think you actually covered. I had a list of questions. I think you covered like the first three of them, eh?
Yeah, it's what I do. I normally do that. What does the future hold for Sammy Constantine? I know you're probably focusing a lot on 30FT at the moment and its release, but what are we hoping to see in the sort of next 6 months?
Honestly, I think I'm going to push this track for a little while just to, really, like I said, kind of hone this message in. But, I'll stay on the horse and I'll keep releasing. And I'm just really making sure that I'm releasing music that I really love and that I feel like has a purpose and a meaning. And yeah, so there'll be plenty of music coming from me. But for now, yeah, I'm just going to pump this song for a bit.
Where can people find this song? Is it obviously Spotify would be the main one that most people would think of, but is there any other platforms that you'd like to promote the song on?
Pretty much anywhere. You can find it on Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, YouTube. I can't even think of the rest. There's so many, but yeah, literally everywhere. If you just type in Sammy Constantine 30FT, it'll come up. So yeah,
Beautiful.
SoundCloud even.
Is there any particular way of listening to it that supports you more? And do you have any Sammy Constantine merch that people could buy to help support you in your career?
You know what? I literally just took down my merch because it's quite an
Really?
expensive, yeah, it's really expensive to actually have, available. So
Oh, right.
I'm in the kind of middle of just figuring out the next sort of step for that. I do have some sorry, some digital pressings up on Serenade. If you type in Serenade and my name, it'll come up. It's like digital merch basically, and that's linked to my EP. So if anyone wants some sort of very exclusive digital merch, that is available on Serenade. But anything physical at the moment, I'm just sort of trying to come up with something new. But in regards to where to hear the music, I don't care where you listen as long as you listen, and whatever feels, whatever subscription you already have, then that's great.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure I
beautiful.
still have my old shirt that I brought from you a long time ago.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
That'll be a collector's item now. You got to hold on to that, Nate. You'll
I
be able
will.
to, in like a decade's time or something, you'll be able to sell it on eBay for like hundreds of thousands of dollars. That'll be a
Limited
classic.
edition. Yeah.
All right. And if people want to reach out to you and show you support, what social media platforms do you sort of frequent the most?
I'm on Instagram a lot. It's where I talk to a lot of my listeners. I think that's the easiest way these days. So I will probably miss your message on Facebook. Facebook is hard to navigate these days. I feel like such a boomer.
Facebook's so yesterday. It's all about Instagram now. I mean, they're both owned by the same company, so they're just hedging their bets. But anyway, let's not get into the details of that. Thanks heaps for being with us, Sammy. It's been a pleasure to chat with you again. And are we going to play the song now, Nate?
Absolutely. Let's get into it. This is
Thank you
30
for
and
having me,
Flirty.
guys.
Not a problem. Anytime. Thanks, Sammy.
No worries.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Hey, what's up? This is Sammy Constantine, and you're listening to my new single 30 FT on The Late Show with Kit Adams and Old Mate Nate.